Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Kusog7ande Tiebreakers. I am Brosentia, chilling here with a corny Dan. Why are you so corny? What happened?
I don't know. That just happens sometimes.
Thank you for the subs, NPC and Hedgemaze. Oh, well, that's fine. I'm super excited because we have the Kusog7ande Tiebreakers today. Everybody, 12 games that we're going to see, and we're going to see them with a 1 versus
16.
1. Oh, shoot, there are 16.
There are 16.
It's going to be a long show. Holy crap.
It's going to be a long
just
show.
a second. Edit. I can do this. Edit. You know what? That's fine. No, crap. 6. What comes after 6? 7. Okay.
7?
Oh, they're right in a row on my keyboard. Holy crap. You know, you would have thought. I hope I actually have everything right. That's scary. Okay, I can delete this number, and then add a few more at the bottom. 14, 15, and 16. There we go. Why? Question. Now, I have everything set up. I'm not delusional. I am not delusional, chat. Okay? Not today.
Not only did I give you the videos, I gave you them off in, like, pair order, even.
Yeah. What's great is that we have purposefully planned for as much drama as humanly possible. Actually, well, maybe not drama per se, but at least, you know, there are going to be some... You're never gonna know who's going to win, okay? Because you might see a really good score on the very first round of videos, the very first pair, and maybe that person will stay in the lead the entire time. Maybe they'll get eliminated eventually. Maybe, you know. I purposefully went and plotted in order to cause drama. I remember last time we did this, I think that it was either the first or second pair of videos that we ended up having somebody who made it into the bracket. But because...
It was Jackazam.
Yeah, Jackazam. Jackazam kicked butt. But, you know, we've got 4 people moving on. 1/4 of all of the people you see playing tonight will be moving into the Kusog7ande bracket, and they can dance, and everybody else can dance more. Like, honestly, I don't know if it's a good thing to stay in Kusog7ande, but it certainly is a relieving thing to be eliminated.
If you want to play more games, then it's a good thing to be in Kusog7ande, but the games are just going to get worse from here.
I was going to say, you can go and play your own games.
And honestly, the game that everybody played here was pretty bad. Now, it was also a lot of fun, but it was pretty bad.
That's true. We're gonna reveal it in just a minute, though. But
you can even see I put up a score for this game, so we could start off our our high score list.
Yes.
With something to look for.
Corn Dan's score right here is going to be the reference point for a lot of the videos, so if anything, you can blame Corn Dan. Actually, I think there's somebody else we can blame as well, Novasol.
You can blame Novasol. Yeah, Novasol, right? I put out a call for games that would be great for 15 minutes, and Novasol was like, you should make them play this one. And I said, okay, let me try it out first. And I played it for 15 minutes and went, yeah, we need to make them play this one.
Oh, yeah. Here's the deal. I'm revealing... Wait, why is Hedgemaze there? That is not the GM at all. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Hedge Maze,
Oh,
I'm sorry, you're not giving it out.
Was me,
yeah,
and Novasol, right? The two of us. Yeah, Nancy's the GM. I would believe that.
Nancy
and
could
how
be.
How do you feel about really dumb 1980s plots and trains?
Yeah, I love a good train.
Like,
and 80s plots, they are so cheesy.
This would make like a good 80s like action. It'd probably star Steven Seagal.
I mean, it's a movie in my heart.
Yeah, the game is Danger Express.
Choo choo! Everybody, we're gonna go ride a train, or shoot a train. I'm not sure.
Could be both.
A little bit of both. Yeah. So
there's all sorts of things here, right? That we're gonna find. Be great.
Oh, we're gonna find a lot of stuff. By the way, we will also be revealing the Kusog7ande bracket themes today, as well as the prizes. Big surprise. They're kind of very similar to the prizes last year, because I don't have a whole lot more money. But all of your
it's
subs,
like, let me guess. I have not even looked. It's like Neil Breen, probably, because it's always been Neil Breen.
Okay.
Right, which I appreciate. It's probably like a couple $100 for the grand prize and some amount of money for Steam.
I mean,
because that's like every year.
Yes, it is. Yeah, games for Steam up to $60 for the person who wins Kusog7ande. $500 grand prize like we did last year, indeed, and for second place, $250 grand prize. I really like being able to give a consolation prize for the person who takes second in Kusog7ande. And then Neil Breen movies for sure. In fact, it will be Cade. Even though the movie's not out yet, I have it like as soon as it releases, I'll be ready. I know. If you are watching and your name is Pulp Kitsune, I know that I don't have your video out quite yet. It will be coming though, okay? Don't worry. Don't you worry. And by soon, I mean hopefully soon. Yeah. You know what? HeroQuest music, you can go ahead and go away. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. The bracket themes, though, we will go ahead and reveal those later. And again, I ask if people are willing to help out, either subscribing like Peachy Chan here. Hello there, Peachy Chan. Or dropping some money through tips will also help out. Thank you, Mixal. Because soy pobre. Although I've been applying for stuff, Quarantine, and I'm gonna keep applying for more stuff. That if I manage to get something, then I will actually have a monies again. It's been so
monies is good.
It's been so long. That's not the screen I want. This is the screen, because our first matchup that we have. Oh my gosh. Emotes.
Yeah, we did all these.
Go away.
We did all these in 2 versus 2. Right? Everybody got 15 minutes and infinite credits.
Yeah.
And the goal was to get the highest score they got. Now, it kept the score between credits. So essentially, the highest score was when you beat the game.
Correct.
Right? And so all of the videos here are really just the one good run they had. Right? Because you didn't have time for a second run. And so everybody got like one run.
Yes, we will have plenty of time to talk about this game as well. It's 15 minutes that they have, correct?
Yep, and really we saw completion somewhere between 10 minutes, like 10 and a half minutes, and like just about 15 minutes.
Gotcha.
I think was our run length here.
So chat, I need you to get all of your train emotes, if you have any of those, I guess. Spam all of your excitement, because I am going to count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Choo-choo! Okay.
So the whole plot of this game, which you didn't see and you won't see, is Dr. Ernst Blowhard. That was the guy petting the snake.
Okay.
Well, you need to know that. It is bringing a nuclear weapon to Washington, D.C. by freight train. And so it's your job to go stop them.
Gotcha.
So, this first stage here, you got to get to the train, right? It tells you how much time's left and all of that. And so you notice they have pick up stuff, and sometimes it lights them on fire and all that. What you're seeing them pick up on the ground are like belt clips. It gives you an extra 5 regular ammo.
That's a lot. 5 and
which,
I don't know.
Except it's not, because you can like spam that like super fast, right?
Okay.
So, the other pickup, so half of the levels are like melee levels. Don't ask me why, I don't really know.
Okay.
And so you'll see the pickup, it looks like it's just between like nunchucks and a chainsaw. Right, like the player 2 gets a chainsaw.
Gotcha. I like chainsaws, that's good. So there's a bunch of ways to get points. Hitting enemies gets you like 1,000 points. They take like 2 hits to kill. So like every enemy's kind of worth like 2,000 points. And you have to hit them all to move on. So like there is like a minimum source of stuff here. Some levels you get a time bonus. It's 100 points every second that you have left on the timer. Okay.
And there's a point bonus for breaking stuff. And I couldn't tell you where the breakpoints and all that for, but it's definitely like breakpoints. It's not like 100 points per like thing you break or anything like that. It's just like whatever. And I wish I could give you a better answer than that. Right? So the second one, they got to climb on the roof so we can get down to the box car.
Okay.
Right? Which has a lot of boxes in it, and also amazing things like a boomerang gun.
Gotcha.
I don't know how that works.
I mean, it looked like a banana.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a boomerang gun. So, what you can see here with Redford kind of caught on pretty early. Like, you could just kind of sit here and break stuff, right?
Yeah.
Right, so all those boxes are worth like a bonus at the end for however many you break.
Okay.
The real strategy I found accidentally while playing this is that basically you can kind of wiggle like left and right while you're walking down the screen and just slamming that fire button as fast as possible. Right, because then you break most of it and you still get a pretty good time bonus at the end. Also, the boss of this, there's like a bunch of guys hiding behind boxes, and you just got to shoot them to disarm the bomb by the time it goes off. If you let that fill up, it will blow you up and you have to start the stage over.
Well, I don't like that. I mean, but then again, you don't lose your score, right?
Correct. So if you had more than 15 minutes and you were just going to credit dump, there are places that you could just like let it run, die, like do the stage over, get more points and all of that. But we only have 15 minutes. So
it's
clearly,
true.
You know where the next stop for the train is? The casino.
Obviously.
Where you have to find one of the 2 codes for the nuclear bomb that's being taken to Washington, D.C. So we have to go find the strong man. And you will love the strong man, I promise you.
Oh, I better love the strong man.
So this also kind of shows off a little bit of the weapons. So the different colors when you pick up the weapons do different things. A lot of times you'll find blue ones which shoot out like blue orbs that like electrify things.
Okay.
This one is like purple. You only see it in this area. But it puts out like a big thing that just like does damage to everybody.
Yes.
So we're fighting on these I don't even know what they are, but we're fighting them. But they kind of show the AI, right? It'll be more apparent here in just like a minute. Right? The general AI for the melee enemies is they'll attack you and then they'll try to swing around your back and hit you again.
Okay. Oh my gosh, he's coming for you! Watch out! Watch out! Bladeworks Master, he's gonna get you! He wants to give you a hug!
I'm pretty sure that the strongman's name is Drew Grabby Hands.
Okay.
Just look at him while he's moving around. If that's not the Alf Grabby Hands sprite, I don't know what is.
Yeah, you get a lot of points every time you punch him, like a significant amount.
So bosses are like the big points, right? There's 3 bosses in the game. There's Strongman. The next one we have to go after is Big Babe.
Okay.
And then there's Ernst Blowhard, right? He's the final boss. I still don't know what he's doing with the snake there. He's like stabbing the snake. I don't know.
Well, I don't like snakes. Whatever. Go ahead and do whatever you gotta do.
So, you know, after we defeat Drew Grabby Hands, right now we have to get back on the train.
Okay.
Right now, which just puts us in like the flat like rail cars.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. Why not? Right? Like.
My gosh, all of the sound effects in this so good. Like unironically, this game's kind of a hoot. Excuse me?
I don't know. That was Roar. We fired him again or something.
Yeah, get out of here, Roar. We've got game going on.
So, but you can see kind of that strategy, right? If I'm hitting him, you know, the bosses and all that with like weaker attacks, I'm gonna get a lot more points.
Yeah.
Batman, it only makes Batman stronger.
Batman! No! Not Batman! It's always good. I love having Roar show. I was letting Roar know earlier that he always makes me laugh. It's good.
And then we'll fire him, and then it's fine because it's all funny, and Roar's in on the joke. So there are a couple ways to skip points. Like when you get to the end here, we need to jump on like the next car. Right, and sometimes you can just jump on that without clearing the last little bit of enemies, right? Which you should kill the enemies because it's worth like another 4,000 points.
Yeah, by the way, I like that streamer mode is apparently enabled on the right video.
So I'll tell you a story that I had so much trouble, right? And listen, you'll see it in a couple of the videos. Like, for whatever reason, I had just updated OBS and I was using that to record all this because I could capture it all. And sometimes it would just crash.
Oh, no!
Like 30 seconds in, so now you're like scrambling or whatever, right, to like get everything back going. I think it happened to Redford here, and you'll see it'll just look like a huge skip forward in time. So you're trying to get all that back together, and the next thing you know, Discord's still telling you streamer mode's enabled, and that's just how it is.
Yeah. So we planned the videos basically to have them. The ones that are paired up are as close to each other in time as possible. So if they end a little bit early, it's because OBS was being a butt that day. Yeah, that's just how it is.
So, these are ranked by like how long the actual end videos are. So things like Redbird, where I did, I had to put 2 videos together. Right, it's just gonna skip forward in time. That's okay. The overall videos are pretty close enough.
Now the ladies, watch out! They're after you. They're throwing. I don't know, hot sauce? I mean, this is a meat packing plant, I think. Train.
So Chad is asking, what is this, pre-recorded single run score attack? Yeah, basically.
Yes.
Right, they found time when they could do that. Basically, I gave them the game right then, helped them make sure everything was set up, and then we went right then. Infinite credits, 15-minute time limit.
And a bonus for breaking stuff.
Yeah, like 5,000 point bonus, right? Since your time bonus is like 10 or 100 points per second, right? A 5,000 point bonus is like nearly a minute of time.
Oh yeah.
So it's in your best interest if you can figure out what those breakpoints are, right? To like hit those. Right. So that 5,000 point, it wasn't like Redford broke 50 things.
Whoa.
This time around, we get the red item, which lights them on fire, right? It's a one-shot kill. It does give you like the right amount of points.
Okay.
No, it only gives you like 1,000 points. So really the strategy, like when you're getting the bosses, you want to like ditch the weapon as soon as possible. Like, it's good when you get swamped, but your punches do like half the damage.
Yeah.
So now we're at Boss Babe.
Oh, look at her. She's the construction lady. She's here. She's.
I think her name is Big Babe, but we all know she's got that Boss Babe energy.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm proud of her. She's doing great. Except she's dead now.
So, chat's asking, since this is score tech, score isn't necessarily bad, right? No, it's not. So now the snake's trying to kill Ernst Blowhard.
Obviously, yeah. Now,
so,
like, this game goes by really quickly, and honestly, since this is score attack, you know, it may actually be worthwhile to just, like, not rush, you know. But,
so, one of the strategies you probably could do here, right, in the grand scheme of things, if you had enough time, is basically cruise your way to the final boss. Final boss gives you a heck of a lot of points, like when you hit the final boss. Get it to where the final boss is almost dead, and then sit there for like the 20 or 30 seconds until you die, and then go all the way back through.
Yeah. Pew, 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 pew,
right, so you could do that until, like, you know, 15 minutes. But now we have Ernst Blowhard, and Ernst Blowhard is in, like, a mech. Why? We don't really know. It's not explained. Also not included the snake. I have no idea where the snake is.
I mean, honestly, don't bring your snake to work day. That's probably the day that they have right here.
I started asking all the players where they thought the snake went. Not because this was like a trick question, because I literally have no idea where the snake is. Right, and so the best examples I got were that the snake knew what was getting good, and so when he got in the mech, the snake went off. Which means there's now like a 10-foot boa constrictor or python roaming around Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
And then Alpha 5 did say that the snake turned into an Ouroboros and was actually powering the mech, and so I would believe that.
So would I. They disarmed the robot.
Yeah.
By blowing it up.
Yeah, so you get the Congressional Medal of Honor and the Soviet Star of Valor, and parades in your honor are held all across the country. I have no idea which one.
Well, good.
So you can see there, though, you know, like we're talking like for a good run there, 12 minutes.
Yeah, really. Pretty dang quick. Let me go ahead. I need to do a quick update on the scores here, just so that everybody has the correct information here. I actually have a file that I can get here for y'all.
You should.
Yeah. Don't worry, everybody. Welcome to Just Life here. It's a little bit... That's not the right file. Okay, that's fine.
That's not the right file.
No, it's okay. It's okay. See, what I'm just working on is making it so that I can update without interrupting Corn Dan's experience while he's watching, because I don't want Corn Dan to be interrupted. There we go.
I definitely did put in a score here as well.
Yes.
And that's not my score.
What's not your score? What?
My score was 104 or 1,041,800.
Really?
Yeah. Not 100. Not.
Fine. Let me fix it. Where is this picture? Sorry, I have disappointing corn. Yeah, where did I get this number from?
You probably just typed it in wrong and put 2 instead of 4.
Yeah, it should be a 4.
It should be a 4.
There, fixed, maybe.
And look, guys, I played this like with the 15-minute time limit and everything too. It took me 13 and a half minutes. You better believe I'm proud of my score.
It's honestly a pretty good score. Okay, we gotta encroach on Crappy's space. Crappy, you're in the way.
Yeah.
Crappy.
Yeah, you know, Crappy, why are you being so crappy?
Oh my gosh, Crappy, get out of here! How are we gonna get rid of Crappy? Can anybody help? Oh, here we go. Hopefully, yeah, Roar, he could have helped, but no, he just comes in and says random crap.
Yeah, he's Vatman.
Wait, Roar is the Vatman?
Well, he was today.
That's so cool. Well, everybody, there's Roar. Hello, can you help us with our Crappy problem?
I'm sorry. I'm not the hero Kusog7ande needs. I'm the hero
I am.
Grande
Wants?
The hero that Kusog7ande deserves.
Oh.
I'm the hero that
That's probably true.
Kusog7ande just kind of gets. I'm Batman.
Batman. Okay. Bye, Batman. Batman. Okay, doing a second check just to make sure, because we've got our first scores. Redford and Bladeworks Master, again, a little bit lower than your score, Corndan. You had a really good run, apparently. It looks like Corndan's score isn't as good, but that's just because it's got ones, and this isn't exactly the best typeface in order to tell the difference. But that's okay, because we've got Genie and Digital Basic for our next two. So, everybody, let's go ahead and go over there. Thank you so much for those who are subbing and for those who are helping. You've got a fairly good idea of what makes a good run now. So let's go ahead and head back on over to the match and see what we have for these players. No, music. Stop it. Windows XP setup music. I don't want to hear you. Although it's pretty good music, I gotta be honest. And everybody get all of your Snake Train action Boss Babe emotes, because we are starting this... Wait, that's not the right pictures. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I'm trying to do, like, really fast setup, and I'm failing at it, Corndan. I tried. I put a lot of work into this. There, that's Genie. There, that's Digital Basic. Look at that. There. See, these are the right images. Okay, that's it. Spam all of your emotes, because we need to get this train rolling in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, show me the snake.
I will have you know, I clipped everyone at the start with him petting the snake, because I thought that was very important.
So glad you did that. Oh, this music is so good.
You have no idea, like, I started hearing this in my sleep, and the Atari bong.
And the Atari bong. Good.
Yeah, so what you didn't really have to hear, right, that I did, was every time they put in 30 credits. Right, and our Atari machines at that time go bong every time you put in a credit. And
it's
so
true.
Now it's just like, so you can see when you're looking at like the stage select, you can tell which ones are melee and which ones are like shoot 'em up stages. It honestly, it really doesn't matter.
Very true, very true. Now, with that said, Genie and Digital Basic, they've long been pretty strong players here, especially Genie. Genie has done fantastic at Kusog7ande, and it's really exciting that they're here. Well, okay, technically they're not here. They recorded a VOD for us.
I got to hang out with them.
And you got to hang out with them, yeah.
I got to hang out with everybody. That was kind of like the fun of doing this was, you know, you get to hang out with some of the players in a lot more relaxed environment. You know, we definitely had some players where like game was just like screwing up on them because of the way they set things up. Occasionally, if you hit buttons in the right way, like player 2 would show up like, okay, you know what, we're gonna restart this. Did that happen like right about here? You know, there's not much you can learn about that.
Oh, I love that. You know, this is exactly what the Wild West was like, if people are doubting.
This is like Rambo, right?
Yes. Wait, Rambo didn't live in the Wild West. That was
the joke. No.
He also, like, was there for other reasons. That wasn't where he lived. It wasn't just incidentally in Vietnam or anything like that.
That, you know. So what I started noticing as we're going through, right, is this game, you know, there's a kind of like you can see in there at the end of the level like bonus for breaking stuff, right? And so you could kind of, it was interesting to kind of tell the players, like, weren't, you know, like in the heat of the moment, like not doing a lot of the math right in their head to be like, you know, I should break stuff.
Yeah.
So a lot of players just figured, like, I can make up for that by, like, being fast on time.
Unfortunately, it's not a very big bonus for being fast. It's much better to break things in this case. But that said, you know, some players are going to figure that out and some players are not going to figure it out. And I think it was the case for Vatman last year, really figuring out the best place to get points is something that the players need to do. Now, Kusog7ande is usually, you know, about who can make the most progress as they can. But because this game is so short, it was a prototype that never actually got released. So short, it's honestly, like...
I loved it because you get that feel for, like, okay, how do these players really approach, you know, and I started telling them, right, look, you're probably going to beat the game. You know, you know, as long as you credit dump and you just, like, play normal, you're going to beat the game.
Yeah. Like, even if they take their time, they're going to beat the game. So the big thing is, like, what happens when players finally do realize what's going to rack up the points
so you'll
in
see,
this game?
You'll see some of that.
Yeah.
Right. So now we're back to seeing Drew grabby hands.
Yeah, like Drew grabby hand. One thing that I would very much consider, especially after the first level, if it's only been 1 or 2 minutes, and I realized what got me points, I would kind of consider, is it worth restarting in order to hurry and go through the first couple stages again in order to get higher points?
I mean, so you figure by the time you get to Drew grabby hands, it's about 5 minutes, right?
Yeah. There's just not much time. Like, 15 minutes, you know, you do not have a whole lot of time to think about, like, to do stuff. So there's a whole lot of risk versus reward. And yeah, I don't want to spoil too much about things that happen. I'll go ahead and stop harping on that too much. But honestly, yeah, it's just neat to see different people's approaches. With that said, both of these players are really close to each other. I like this game. It's good. It's not perfect at all.
You know, like, it's self-evident when you're playing it, like, why is this still a prototype? It really is, right?
Yeah, it's very much a prototype.
But you know what? Like, I had a blast playing it. Right? It's not good by a stretch of the imagination, right? But it is a lot of fun.
Yeah, look at these images. Like, between level, they're just so... Like, you can tell that they've barely done a day of work in their lives. But they're still in this, you know? Like, their day of work is maybe lifting weights and then going on to the set. And honestly, it's not a bad job. I love it. And then again, they maybe only took a full day in order to, like, take all the pictures for this anyway.
I mean, it's probably a little bit more than that. You know, I mean, you can tell there's a lot of really good effort that was put in this game. You know, that I firmly believe that, and it just you know, it just didn't pan out, right? And for good reason. I think, you know, I think it's definitely one of those games that there's, you know, like we've seen, like, you know, there's like, if you're decent, even a sort of decent player, there's like 15 minutes of enjoyment out of this game.
Yeah.
Right, and that's about it, you know, and because it's such as just walk down a hallway, right, for 9 levels game, that, you know, it's not like that there's a lot of variety.
Bonus for breaking stuff, all of it.
Yeah. Genie, you know, got the bigger bonus there, right? Kind of noticed some of this going on. Chat saying those ninjas look a little too much like Shadow Snake, except they're not Shadow Snake because they're not kicking you in the nuts.
Yeah, and this game has real Snake. Just one, okay? Not a Shadow Snake, but actually it tries to do its job.
There might be a Snake Shadow.
Ooh, I didn't look that close. But yeah, for those who are just tuning in, this is our tiebreaker show. We are watching 16 people's attempts to get a high score in this game, specifically Danger Express for the arcade.
For the past couple of years of doing things, I felt it was a pretty good idea, and they'll probably continue to do arcade games.
Yeah.
Because you can see most of an arcade game probably in about 15 minutes.
Why is the fire green? Some of it, but not all of it.
I don't know. It's when when you hit the ninjas, sometimes, right? They put down, like a smoke bomb, right, and then teleport.
Oh. So the green fire is the smoke bomb? I don't understand ninjas. I don't know. Ah, the snake got him! Ah!
Yeah, but now we don't know what happens to the snake. The snake is just like in Washington, D.C. somewhere.
You know what? To be fair, I kind of appreciate that. Just let that snake live, you know? What did he ever do besides try to stop somebody who had a nuke?
Look, the missing snake is in our Discord.
What? White Panther, hello there. Are you... Ah! It's a snake! No, get out! Ah! Somebody, where's the fly swatter? I'm gonna whack this snake. Wait, White Panther? No, that's not a snake. That's a cat. What am I even talking about? I thought python, not panther. Get out of here, snake! Get out! Ah! I'm gonna whack you! I'm gonna whack you so hard, just like they do in The Simpsons. They have whacking day. I told you. Now, whack! Whop!
What wouldn't surprise me? If we find out that the missing snake is really Batman.
Is the snake Are you Batman?
Oh, but me and him hang out on Thursdays.
On Thursdays? Okay. Well, it's good to have you here, Missing Snake. What's your favorite thing to eat?
Albino mice.
Albino mice. That seems a little small for your size. You have to eat a lot of those. Do they have like a popcorn ball, but it's albino mice instead?
I like that they're snack-sized.
Okay. Snack-sized. Good.
They keep the energy up without making you too sedated.
This is kind of creepy. Okay, well, cool. Hey, we have the scores in for the 2 players, everybody. I'm gonna call that time. I'm glad that we are joined by the snake and that we have these scores. And yes. From what I can see, it looks like. Are you gonna keep talking, Snake?
Sorry, I have to go threaten more players for the next round.
Oh, okay. Bye. Well, Genie got 852,200 points. Digital Basic 850,900, which puts Genie in second and Digital Basic in third. Let me see if I actually got that correct here. Oh, look at this.
You did.
Yes.
Did it.
Everybody, I actually had a success today. Maybe I shouldn't say it, but I kind of miss that snake now.
Look, that snake didn't hurt anybody.
Well,
except maybe Ernst Blowhard. Well, he
deserved
it.
Yeah, to be fair. Well, everybody, we have our first 4, which means that next match we are going to start getting some people eliminated. Who is it going to be? I don't know. Actually, I do know because I put this show together with Corndan. Corndan,
I know because I had to watch all these.
Yeah, I have the list over here, so I know who gets in. Which is important. It's very freaking important and I need to make sure that I don't put the wrong videos up, because if I do, everything's gonna be wrong and everyone will be confused and then we'll have to watch it again. Okay? But you know what? Fluffy Sugar and Arrow Fodder are coming up next here on the tiebreaker show that we have here. I'd like to again thank everybody for being here and supporting the show. Again, all of these subs that people have been dropping, thank you so much. That's extremely helpful. Again, we are giving out the cash prizes again, up to $500 for the grand prize, and various Neil Breen movies to people, games from Steam, depending on how they do. All of the help that you do give through either dropping PayPal tips or through subscribing definitely helps me cover those costs so that I can eat and still give prizes away. Okay. What am I looking at? Arrow Fodder. Fodder. Okay. And this is for video 2. Okay, I think that we have it right. Oh my gosh, DBX Lord, thank you so much. You are freaking awesome. You know what else is awesome? This arcade game that was never released, but that we get to experience anyway.
I legitimately love this game.
Yeah, there's so many games that never got released that are just amazing. Novasol is here as well. Novasol is kind of the brain genius behind making them play this game.
Look, I remembered this game exists. I played it, and I said, you know what? Just give this out. This is your game.
You just said give this out. I love it. Well,
like sometimes you look at a game and you just know.
It's true. It's true. Everybody, are you ready?
And sometimes you give out a game and then you find out everyone's Fat Man.
Sometimes a snake hops into chat and it's really scary.
Sometimes a snake hops in, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like being scared. Everybody, are you ready for match number 3? Remember, they're just trying to get the high score here. And right now, people are going to start getting eliminated. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. Spam all of your choo-choo emotes, anything, or whatever. I see Author Blues in chat. You can spam all of his emotes as well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Match number 3. Did you hear that?
I think Fluffy Sugar's the only one where I didn't get the snake because I started recording right after the snake.
I also don't hear Fluffy Sugar's audio. Is there no audio for Fluffy Sugar?
There should be.
Oh, that's it. That's it. We're going to go ahead and switch. Everybody, we're just going to go ahead and blame Novasol for that. Novasol? How dare you?
It's me. It's my fault.
Obviously. Yeah, that's fine.
Snake had a hand in it.
The snake. It's always that dang snake, you know?
I mean, maybe Fluffy Sugar does not have any audio, but I was pretty sure we did.
Okay,
That's okay. Move them around. Arrow Fire has audio.
I'm working on it. Okay. We're gonna have it. Bam. And we should be good. Actually, wait. One more try, because we have to hear the amazing audio there. I can do this, everybody.
That's fine.
Yeah, we got it. We got it, right? You can hear it.
Yeah.
Pew, 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 pew. So, Author Blues showed up and asked if this is a good game.
No,
it's
not.
The best
but is it a fun game?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But is it a good game? Oh God, no.
Oh, come on. You get to go on a train. You get to, like, use nunchucks.
Like you should play this game and immediately you'll be like, this game is not good.
I didn't even start the timer this time. Whatever. They have 15 minutes, okay? They're gonna beat the game before,
I will guarantee.
Yeah, whatever.
I will guarantee that all of the like Domino's delivery drivers, all videos in here are 15 minutes or less.
Oh, well, good. Fluffy Sugar and Arrow Fodder are both onto a pretty good start here,
and so you can tell here, like, when I'm just having trouble with whatever, right? It just shows up in Discord. I don't really care. You can make fun of my videos all you want.
Okay. Wait, how can we have Arrow Fodder and Fluffy Sugar together?
Because they're like, the videos end up being roughly the same length.
No, it was supposed to be Dragus and Fluffy Sugar. What the crap?
Oh, then...
Okay, fine. I'm gonna put Dragus lower down. Because Arrow Fodder and Alpha 5 were supposed to be next to each other. Okay, fine. Dragus. There you go. You're gonna show up.
Maybe they were, I don't know.
Whatever. Okay, it's good. We've got Fluffy Sugar versus Arrow Fodder here. They actually didn't race, but don't worry. I'm improvising, and I have changed things so that we can have this keep going and me not be too dumb.
Well, I mean, it's not going to be that big of a deal.
Oh, not at all. Because look at them go! They're pew 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 pew. I love the machine gun animation as they're shooting. It's so good.
I love the little shimmying run animation they've got.
Yeah, same.
I think my favorite is the boomerang gun, because it's like, it makes no sense in this game. Here's a boomerang. You're not gonna get it back, but we're gonna throw it down this boxcar. Why?
I mean, it makes sense to me.
I don't know. Does it ever show up again? No.
Yeah, everybody, if you start complaining about me altering the show, I'm just gonna go ahead. But we're doing it completely different now. We're gonna do it based off of who has the coolest murder, I guess. Why is this casino, like, so quiet? It's weird.
Look, you know what? There's not going to be a lot of people in the casino, right? When if people are just being kicked in the face, no one's going to that casino. I don't want to go in the casino and then get hit with a roulette wheel.
Yeah, it's full of like Bond villains. Why would you want to go there?
I might go and like watch people get hit.
Those aren't Bond villains. They're budget Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Okay, the men are budget Jean-Claude Van Dammes. The women are definitely like
they're like James Bondo workout Bond villains.
Oh no! He's here again. The what's his name again?
Drew Grabby Hands.
Grabby Hands. Ah, don't grab me hands.
So Arrow Fodder kind of hit it by leaving. Right, it was on accident by leaving the slot machine where it was.
Yeah.
And where he's like, you could just like turbo, just like punch him in the face, because he would try keep getting around you, but he couldn't go further back, so he'd just be stuck there.
Ah! I love it. Ugh.
While this is going on, I'm gonna go and get a snack, and I'll be right back.
Please do. Wow. So Novasol, what's your favorite part of this game?
It's gotta be the boss lady.
The boss babe?
Yeah, boss babe. Just the random construction outfit. Just the holder of a nuclear key. Like, just some random forewoman.
I love it, yeah.
No one will see it coming. Yeah, when Corndan asked me to find stuff, I just thought, what do I think of when I think of early 90s arcade jank? And
I believe the exact thing I told you was I need something like early 90s so it looks nice.
Yes.
Right. ideally the score would probably reset on, new credit, but that doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
And if you can find it in its Atari, even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when I think early 90s, I think digitized sprites, I think really awkward gameplay mechanics, and I think I nailed it with this one.
Honestly, yeah.
This is exactly what I was looking for.
So one thing to note here, actually, I guess maybe it's good that we have a couple people who, technically had different video lengths, because Fluffy Sugar is back here, taking a little longer to get through, but still not very far behind Arrow Fodder's score, and I'd say Fluffy Sugar is really racking up quite a few points as well.
Because of breaking stuff, mostly.
Yeah, and Fluffy Sugar going and breaking the barrel. I mean, you gotta break stuff. What are these dudes in the vests? I love them. They definitely... They should have hired better people, you know?
It wouldn't surprise me if those were sprites from Pit Fighter.
Oh, really? Did they borrow a lot of sprites?
It's like the same team made Pit Fighter and made this.
Yeah, they made this and Guardians of the Hood, which is also similar, kind of digitized actor jank.
Yeah. Arrow Fodder's actually doing pretty well score-wise, though, getting a lot of points, moving up. Fluffy Sugar got 4,000 points on the train, which I think Arrow Fodder got 10,000 on the previous level for all of the breaking stuff. But there are a lot of
there's a lot of stuff to break in the box car and the meat car and the final boss.
Yeah, the meat car has a lot of stuff. And yeah, I'm just watching how Fluffy Sugar is going. Fluffy Sugar is kind of actually avoiding a lot of stuff at this point.
And Arrow Fodder picked up right about the time of the meat car of let's go break everything.
Yeah. One advantage of this game as well is that even if they do use another credit, they don't actually reset their score. So dying isn't that punishing in this specific match. They have 15 minutes to try to get the high score.
So Arrow Fodder, you can see something going on. That guy that came out of a hatch in the floor and threw a bomb. That's their way of you can't just sit there forever.
Ah. There's just Floor Man who just shows up and kills you.
Yep.
I love it. I don't understand, why some of the voices are higher pitched or lower pitched. It seems really random per character.
It doesn't make sense. Well, and it's not really a per character thing, because it's like they just took whatever sounds they had right on this because it was a prototype.
Yeah. And
so sometimes, your main character sounds like you're a woman, and sometimes it doesn't. And, sometimes Bob Babe sounds like she's Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah. And I'm fine with that. It just is a little bit surprising. Honestly, I feel just throw whatever voice sound effect you want for whoever in a game, and that's going to be fine. It just... actually, then again, because this was a prototype, maybe they were just stand-in sound effects until they were going to,
I feel like there's
it.
So much of this that was probably stand-in. They probably took some of the sprites and stuff from Pit Fighter. They probably took their random screams and everything like that and pitch shifted it, and sometimes it was appropriate and sometimes it wasn't, but it didn't really matter. It was a prototype game. This wasn't going out as is, so you could feel it out.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
It's okay.
I'm having flashbacks to when I was a teenager, and every once in a while we'd get a phone call and people thought I was my mom. And I'm like, no, I'm not my mom. I'm not my mom. Did my mom sound like this? No, my name's Brian. And they're like, can I talk to your mom? I'm like, you're not even going to apologize, huh? Wow. Thought I was my mom. Now, I'd be fine if people thought I was my mom. Sure, that's cool. My mom's cool. Yeah, Boss Babe is down on Fluffy Sugar's side. Arrow Fodder fighting the mech.
Boss Babe really has two attacks. One is breakdancing and the other is twerking.
I don't know which one's better. I gotta be honest. Like, how often do you have a video game where a female boss breakdances and it's not like a rapping game? It never happens. It never happens. Atari, thank you.
Atari really is a treasure.
Yeah, honestly, like, as much as I like to joke about them merging with Infogrames, hey, Arrow Fodder got 948,900 points. That is a pretty significant score there. And if I'm not mistaken...
I see the missing snake is back.
Ah!
It's break time while they find my boss.
Who's your boss? The dead guy?
The dude in the mecha.
Okay, yeah, we'll keep looking.
I just assumed the snake was secretly in charge, and then it's the snake narrating everything.
I think it might be, but I'm really not sure.
I am just a subordinate.
Oh, I thought you were the supporting character. Or whatever.
No, I left when the getting was good.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
And the snake will be back, it's fine.
Yeah, bye, Snake. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're still here. Never mind.
What? No, yes. There's... I'm just a snake. I don't know much.
Hey, 911,000 points for Fluffy Sugar. DOE Fluffy Sugar missing snake? I guess that's an important question. You eat mice. What about Fluffy Sugar?
Only of the strawberry variety.
The strawberry Fluffy Sugar. I didn't know there was strawberry Fluffy Sugar, but it makes sense. So let me check and just make sure. Double checking. Thank you, Jeff, for subscribing. The missing snake here, like strawberry sugar. I like strawberries. That's good stuff. Arrow Fodder currently in the lead with 948,000 points. Of course, behind Corn Dan, our zombie, who got a ludicrously good score. Question, Missing Snake. I feel like this is very important. Have you played this game, Missing Snake?
That's very rude to ask a snake who has no arms.
You can play with your little tail.
Bro, why you gotta be like that?
I've seen Robin Hood, the Disney version, a lot of times. What you do is you use the tail to control the joystick, and then you just sort of do flappy with your body on the buttons.
I just didn't think of that. I just wanted to come in here and say thanks to all the subscribers for supporting Kusog7ande 7 and allowing us to give such great prizes out to everybody. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got 2 more players to go threaten.
Yes! Threaten them! Go do good, Missing Snake. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a great snake. I love. You know what? Justin's got a huge phobia of snakes. I don't really blame him too much, but, you know, this snake's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. Hasn't bitten me yet. With that said, look at this. Arrow Fodder and Fluffy Sugar putting up fairly good scores up there. Unfortunately, that pushes Digital Basic and Bladeworks Master both a little bit too low to make it into the brackets. That's okay. Thank you for playing this year. People have to get eliminated, and you two are the first in our tiebreaker show to get the choppy. That's the professional name that I have for that, okay? The choppy. But you know what? Up next, we've got NPC and Tetsuya playing today.
Prince God is on to me. Cheese it.
Oh no! Run! Sprint God, why are you think the snake's an imposter? What do you think this is, a Mogus? I don't even know what to say.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, what do you think about snakes, Corndan, since this is apparently the discussion we're having today? Okay, same. Well,
like, they're big and scary, and I don't like them.
They're big and scary. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I'm almost ready with this. Let me go ahead and just, oh my gosh, I figured out a way to make this a little more doable without, like, blowing people's minds. Okay. Hey, everybody! Welcome again to our tiebreaker show. Again, we have 16 people who went and did our tiebreaker episode, which was essentially playing through Danger Express in 15 minutes and trying to make as much progress as they could during that time. By progress, we mean score. They can actually finish the game very easily in 15 minutes, but getting a high score is the trick here. So let's go ahead and head on over to Tetsuya and NPC Lives. You may hear the game for a second. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm hissing now. But yeah, I just need to make sure that we actually have the game audio showing up like I want. There we go. Bam. Wahahaha. No, go away. Everybody, get ready to do the countdown again. Get all of your emotes that are inspired by Danger Express. Guns, explosions, snakes, trains. And I would like you all to spam those as we watch for NPC and Tetsuya to begin their 15 minutes. This is pre-recorded, but, it's a fun reveal. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I saw a snake. Do. Hurry down the alley to catch the train. Why is there a train?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I guess there's like a train right near us, and maybe I could run down an alley to catch this train. That makes sense.
There's a train that's like right behind our neighborhood.
Choo-choo.
I could hop on it.
Yeah. So, as you can see, both of the players starting out, they're not really doing a whole lot of destroying stuff. And that's fine. I mean, the thing is, they'll see bonus for breaking stuff after the first level, like Tetsuya right there. Let's see what happens with stage number 2. Now, again, Tetsuya and NPC are both really strong players, but we've got a whole lot of fantastic players in the tiebreakers this year.
Yeah, the tiebreakers this year were really strong.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Like, watching all of this, any of those 16 could easily have made it to brackets, without having to go to tiebreakers.
Wow! Oh my gosh.
So, Corndan, it was NPC who was really excited to play this, right?
NPC wasn't super... So, when we do tie breaks, right? One of the other rules is if you've played it, I don't really care, right? Good on you. You got lucky. Because there's no way, of getting 16 people to not play this. And so I gave this to NPC, and NPC was incredibly excited.
Oh, for sure. Now, the thing is, I think NPC was more excited about what game this was than anything else.
Than anybody else, by a long shot.
Oh!
We have a question in chat. Why does this remind you of Narc? Because it's by Atari, who also made Narc.
Like there's so much good Atari trash arcade stuff in like 89 to like 93.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Batman came from that era.
Batman's a good man.
Yeah, so I wanted something that was a big spectacle to follow that up, and I'm glad I succeeded. By remembering this game exists.
My gosh, the audio in this game is just really, really good. It's so much fun.
So here's my thing. By the time I got to NPC was like more than halfway through, right?
Oh wait,
right. Now we're getting to like the casino. Like Drew Grabby Hands. Like I would have to mute my mic because Drew Grabby Hands would make me laugh so damn hard. Like, because you know you get here and like I know it's coming.
Oh yeah, like I love how quiet this audio is as well, leading into the level. It's just like
the casino doesn't have any music to go with it until you get to the boss.
Yeah, one thing though, I've been running the Aliens 2 prototype for Famicom Disk System, and one thing that I like to remind people is that it's a prototype. It doesn't need to be finished. And this is the same thing. They were probably going to put music in this later and just didn't get to it during the prototype. It's just really funny to me. Like, it is so funny to me. Here we go, Tetsuya fighting Grabby Hands.
Grabby Hands.
I want to be in a game like this. I need somebody to take like 5 pictures of me and put me in a game, okay?
Look, I did not give them permission to use my likeness here.
Oh no, Novasol. I didn't know you were a professional actor. Whatever this is.
It's a joke about me being the strong man.
Oh, okay. I thought
that's the joke.
I thought you were just a blowhard.
And I wish I could rock an eye patch like that.
Don't we all? You know what? I honestly feel like, oh my gosh, what am I thinking of? There's so many games where they're like, oh, character transformation, how do we tell? Because they have an eye patch now. Battlestar Galactica, yeah, happens. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, yeah. Those are the only 2 examples that I have, absolutely. But that's a lot for me, the fact that I can name 2 of them without even having to think about it. Eye patches are just cool.
They're also kind of evil. So you can kind of see the difference between NPC and Tetsuya here, right? Just on...
They're kind of evil? Wow, okay, but keep going,
well, they are kind of evil. That, you know, Tetsuya's been, generally speaking, getting a little bit higher bonus for breaking stuff, and it adds up.
Yeah, NPC also not killing some of the enemies there. Got a better breaking stuff score right there, okay. But yeah, I'd say Tetsuya is... Like, they're both going through these levels pretty dang quickly.
Yeah, I found that most people kind of went through, as I said, like 12 minutes-ish.
Okay.
It's about how it took. That was kind of like the average time here.
Actually, chat's got a good point. Are eye patches evil, or are they just evil when you have a goatee? The goatee does it. Yeah. As soon as you have an eye patch and a goatee, you're just, ooh, villain status.
But what if you had an eye patch and a goose? How evil would that be?
And a goose?
Yeah.
And if you were an eye patch goose with a goatee, then you are super evil. That's like as evil as you can be. But just an eye patch and a goose, like, I'd say about as evil as a goose normally is. I don't know. Now, yeah, these two, during the cutscene between, you can tell they're not evil because they have no facial hair, also no chest hair. They're just like waxed. Or something. I do enjoy, like, the guy on the left, his floofy hair is amazing. Now, question, you can play this game 2-player?
Yes.
Yeah. And in fact, that happens, right, to some people that they didn't set their controls real well, didn't think about it, tested everything, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, on the train, accidentally hit some weird combo that started up player 2. They're like, what do? Okay, let's restart, fix your controls.
Ooh! Pew, 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 pew. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say, chat, that I honestly don't know who these characters are or what their names are. I just know that they are awesome. I don't, yeah, and...
Look, the only two characters that have names that I care about are Ernst Blowhard and Drew Grabby Hands.
But, okay, Drew Grabby Hands isn't actually his name.
Well, we don't know what his name really is.
I mean, they just call him the Strongman.
Strongman, yeah. It's Drew the Strongman Grabby Hands. And you can't prove otherwise. Because literally, you have seen all the lore there is to this game.
Honestly, yeah, I'm like trying to find anything about this because I totally have time to do that right now.
Like, okay, so seriously, I went looking for this as a reference point, right? You know, was there, you know, because this has been out for a while as a release, somebody has to have like a high score table for this somewhere, right? We couldn't find that, so whoever comes out on top here is like the Danger Express Master or something.
It's true.
Like, there's so little to find on this game, and I seriously went looking.
Yeah, it's a fairly recent dump. It's 2 or 3 years ago, right? Old. Yeah.
That's it? Holy crap!
Yeah.
Hey, there are our scores. NPC with 862,000 points and Tetsuya with 961,000 points. Tetsuya putting up a really good score. They both got good scores, but I actually think that may be enough to put NPC out of the runnings here. Let's go ahead and check out our score table right now to see how it's looking. Yes, right now Tetsuya, Arrow Fodder, Redford, and Fluffy Sugar are the ones who possibly could be moving on. NPC, Gene Genie, Digital Basic, and Bladeworks Master all got scores on the board and are unfortunately out of the tournament, which is completely okay.
I mean, I want to point out, right? I mean, look at how strong, right? Like, everybody in this tiebreaker is.
Yeah, it's really close. Like 948,000, 961,000. Like, there are a lot of very close scores. With that said, We'll see if NPC has other shenanigans up his sleeves later. Ha 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 ha. I kept telling NPC we need to get you eliminated so that you can come back and be a GM, and maybe, I don't know, there's no guarantee, but maybe that could happen. Well, everybody, we are halfway through the tiebreaker, so go ahead and kick back, relax for a second, because I've got a tiny bit of setup to do. I want to thank everybody, though, for coming, watching, supporting, and hopefully you are just excited for what's coming up as I am, because the brackets are going to be a lot of fun. They're always fun. That's when all the crap comes out. Like, all of it. Yeah, I don't know exactly what kind of crap is coming out, but I can reveal a couple of the bracket themes. I mean, of course.
So reveal some of the bracket themes for us.
Okay, as I'm trying to talk here, we do have, what are they? Oh, the first round is going to be the Iron GM. Everybody loves a good Iron GM. Always a lot of fun for me. Where players will choose between 3 GMs who they would like to be the ruler, the decider of their game. If they choose the same GM, of course in secret, because we don't want to spoil too much, if they choose the same GM, then that's who they get. And if they choose different GMs, then they get the third GM that neither of them chose, thus getting punished because of their hubris. And honestly, punishment happens quite a bit. I love it. It's a lot of fun. After that, we have Eurovision. That's right, a round that is focused specifically on games that come from Europe. We had a lively discussion about what counts as a European game. Jeff was like, what if somebody made a game and it was only distributed to German embassies in Nepal? And I'm like, Jeff, is that actually a concern? And he said, no. But I might as well ask, because you never know. I mean,
it's Jeff. It's always plausible.
I know, right? He terrifies me. My gosh. Anyways, luckily we're not going to have to deal with that issue. At least right now. I don't know what's going to happen, okay? The losers bracket also has a little bit more flexibility with some of the games that are, or some of the themes, because there are more rounds in the losers bracket. And one of the rounds that I am excited about is debatably bad, specifically focusing on games that some people argue are good. And I figure it would be good for us to have a round that focuses on that. I think that would be a lot of fun. We also have the Phantom of the Crapra, although somebody said I should call it crappy horror. They're scary games. Boo! And we also have a Reoccurring Nightmares round, but it's specifically Jeff's Reoccurring Nightmares, because why not? Recurring Nightmares is specifically games that have been in Kusog7ande before, but that we wanted to bring back for one reason or another, or maybe we didn't want to bring them back, but we have to. And that is going to be a Jeff chooses round, and I didn't consult Jeff. I just said, Jeff, you have to do this.
And now, you know, it's oops all Jeff.
Here's the deal. Jeff never gives his games out again. I gotta find some way to get them, right? And so that's what I did. I was like, Jeff, we are doing a round where you are giving out a game. Where you are giving out games that you've given out before, because we need to see your games again. So figure out what nightmares you want to bring back. He's like... Actually, I don't think he even reacted to that. Anyways, we have Bright Shadow and Kusog7. Bright Shadow and Kusog7 going to be playing, and hopefully we have everything correct. So please spam all of the emotes that you are probably tired of spamming already, because we are starting this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And here we are, both of the players off to... Oh my gosh, Kerma just sort of booping that one person. Looks like Kerma is like trying to figure out sort of the basics of what's going on, using mousetraps there. That or Corndan was using mousetraps, hard to say.
I was not using mousetraps.
Oh, okay. I like mousetraps. I don't think they're real.
I mean, mousetraps with a snake involved is a risky play.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for those snakes. They're gonna get you. Oh, and mouse. Okay, I got it. I'm not that. Yeah, I'm totally on top of it and not doing 50 things at the same time trying to get stuff ready and make it. Yeah. Because here's the deal. I was ready for today, but, you know, was I ready? Kind of. Oh, I like that. Good sounds there. Mau strats. No. You know what? Occasionally the music seems to work. Maybe it's just the early stages that have music, and then the later stages it gets all quiet and like sinister sounding.
Okay, that might actually be my mouse on the mouse strats, but you know what? Whatever.
It might be your mouse. I love it. I love it. Everybody, welcome to Kusog7ande, the Bad Video Game Tournament. Which Corndan put a lot of work into this.
Let's be honest, right? We screwed up some videos. There's a couple of them that have streamer mode enabled and whatever. Like, we can just assume that any errors in the video that are not the game are in fact probably mine.
Probably. That's fine.
But you know what? You get what you pay for here.
I didn't pay Corndan.
That's my point.
Here's the deal, everybody. If you subscribe enough, maybe I can afford to pay people to be my friends. I need to buy friends now. Wait, what the? Oh no. I've been really messing stuff up.
Oh?
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just need to figure out why this be the way it is. Okay. It's probably fine. We're good. It's hopefully fine. We're good. Don't worry about it, everybody. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, they don't make bird noises. I just wish they made bird noises, you know?
I mean, I wish a lot of things made bird noises.
It's true. Birds are so cool. Not even joking. I don't want a pet bird. I just want a bird in my life. Like a friend bird. Is anybody here a friendly bird?
I mean, the grackle I took a picture of is probably a friendly bird.
That's pretty cool.
They're coming back. I'm starting to get more pictures of grackles again.
Yeah, grackle.
Grackles and cardinals and brown-headed cowbirds.
Ew. Cowbird? I don't want a cowbird. Yeah.
No name.
I love the ceiling in the casino. I love the weird, like, this feels so 70s here. And honestly, in the 80s and early 90s, tons of stuff were still super 70s. It's just like, you know, probably not your house, but your grandma's house was. And certainly pretty much half of Vegas was stuck in the 70s. Kind of horrifying, to be honest. Circus was the worst casino, and that's what we've got here.
Circus is not the worst casino in Vegas.
What's the worst casino?
Imperial Palaces.
It's not circus themed. It's already better.
I know. No, it's not.
How can you say that? Have you been to the Circus buffet?
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yes, I have.
It sucks so much.
And it was better than the Imperial Palace.
How? What the
I
crap
don't know,
is
just
the
what?
Imperial Palace? Like, what is the theme? Rome or something?
Like, kinda?
Okay, never mind. I think that you might be right. As soon as, why did... Oh, the strongman just floated off a bright shadow screen. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
This game's so good. And I love that the transition screen is just several trains driving by.
Like, they had a theme, they stuck with it.
Okay, let me see. Imperial Palace. That looks so boring. And yeah, okay. Like, I feel like in Nevada, if you give them a chance to make some giant racist building they're going to, that's just how they roll in Nevada.
I mean, that's probably true.
Yeah. Oh! At least at any of the casinos, anyways. There we go, Kerma, onto the train. Question, can you fall and die if you don't jump to the final?
Yes, you can.
Ooh.
It takes effort. Like, you can't, it's really hard to accidentally fall off.
That's actually shocking for a game like this to be difficult to accidentally fall to your death. I mean, we've all seen Sub-Zero mythologies or Mortal Kombat mythologies, Sub-Zero, whatever crap it's called. That game's really bad.
Yeah, if you stand off of the train car, it triggers a several-second-long animation that you can jump out of.
Yeah, but
What?
you can do it now. You can pick up enemies and throw them off.
Ooh. Okay. I'm a huge fan of games that give you more power than you probably deserve. Like, honestly, if you're going to have this ridiculous action game, why not make it so that you can almost never fall off the train, but that you can just throw everybody off? Why not have ninjas explode into green, you know?
Why? I mean, you know, they had the explosion animation, right? So why not just color it differently? You know, swap the green and red values.
Oh, there goes the
right?
mouse! Ah! After getting rid of streamer mode. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Look, you asked for it.
I love it, Gordon. I'm a huge fan.
And so here's the thing. Irma is one of the videos that Discord crashed and OBS crashed, like, during the boss of the icebox. Right?
Yeah.
So I had to hurry up and do it. So there's a loss of like 30 seconds in there that you can't tell because you're still fighting the icebox.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea. Yeah. Good job, Corndan. Your editing skills are impeccable.
You know they're not. I literally just slammed the two together.
Oh, well, I mean, that's better than some people would do. How about
I guess
your
better
free,
than I did last year.
Your free editing skills are impeccable.
You know what I did? I loaded everything into DaVinci Resolve and cut videos. That's all I did.
Very nice. Okay, Kerma7 up against Boss Babe. Let's see, is she gonna twerk or is she gonna break dance? Hammer, I saw the hammer. Oh, well, she didn't even break dance at all.
No, but she did stick her butt out to like twerk.
I guess I missed the twerking.
Oh, maybe we'll see it again.
Now you die. Like, I feel like as soon as the snake turns against you, maybe you should stop trying to be a villain. Just my professional opinion. As a professional video game streamer, just be a villain. It's easier. Amazing!
So comments in chat from our players, right? You get like 2,000 points for picking people up, which is like the same as like a regular kill. So
you get
in theory, you could, in
for
fact,
taking them to dinner. It's worth more.
but that takes like effort and money.
Well, yeah, that's
And they get
why.
some pretty, and they've got some pretty bad personalities. Do you really want that to be part of your life?
I don't
'Cause
know if she's twerking and like breakdancing. Maybe yeah, 4,000 points. Come on, let's go, baby. Yeah, honestly, some people in chat as well mentioned that none of the players should feel bad about any of the scores that they got, because, like, all of the players here worked to make it this far. People have to get eliminated, so, yeah, just don't feel bad about how you did. You did really, really well, everybody. With that said, Kusog7 appears to be finished with 883,200 points. And Bright Shadow is getting close to the end here as well. I don't think Bright Shadow has really destroyed enough objects to really, get a decently higher score. That timer goes down so slow, though, on the screen.
Yeah, it does. And so one of the strategies that, and I'll credit to Sprint God, came up with it. That timer goes slow. If you knew kind of where you were at in terms of, doing damage to this boss, and you knew you had time left. I mean, it's like 11 minutes, right? I'd let that timer go out, you die, and you start back at the beginning of the Washington stage.
Really?
Right, so yeah.
Okay. So there could potentially be some meta strategies for increasing your score.
Yeah, absolutely.
With that said, I believe that takes us to 10 players finished. Now, this is only going to show 8 of them because I gotta change these couple files here real quick. Just a second, everybody. Just a second. I forgot to do this. I forgot to do this. Yeah, welcome to my life. Well, we still have a pretty good list of how our players are doing for, especially the top 4 here.
Yeah, I mean, I think things went pretty well. And we've still got some really good ones to see after this.
Yeah. Okay, bam, there we go. And let me get their scores up because I also have that in a file. And, okay, player to score, bam, there we go. From what I see, Tetsuya still currently in the lead at 961,000 points. Arrow Fodder in second, 948,900. Redford with 940,500.
Bro, you got some overlap there on your 9 and 10.
I'll work on it. I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's okay. I'm reading 1 through 4. We'll worry about 9 and 10 in just a second. And 4, Fluffy Sugar. Fluffy Sugar still holding in there. Okay, here we go. Look at this. Yeah, scroll strats. Whatever. We're scrolling. You see? That's how you do it in this world. You just click on something and you push right. However, that does push. Who was it? Who were the 2 who just played? There was Bright Shadow. Kurma.
And Bright Shadow.
Yeah, neither of them moved into the top 4, but Kurma especially had a pretty good attempt. Bright Shadow resting down there at the end, but it's still everything within 100, 200,000 points. Again, nobody should feel bad about how they did during this because welcome to the tiebreakers. And also we've talked a lot.
This is a strong set in tiebreakers, right? Inevitably, any of the 16, right, could have moved on, and we can only take 4. Inevitably, 12 strong players aren't going to make it.
Yeah, very, very true. Yeah, nobody should feel bad at all. With that said, let's go ahead. I have just a tiny bit of setup to get the next 2 ready. Oh, I thought I heard a snake for a second, but maybe it was just Novasol.
It's just me. I was gonna say I gotta head off, but I'm happy I got to see this. I'm happy to have contributed to this tiebreaker, and good luck.
Yeah.
Everyone still has to go.
All right, see you later,
Enjoy your
Novasol.
snake.
Thank you for finding this beautiful game. Oh, I'm happy though. Corndan, it's always a little bit of a lull between the group stage and the bracket, but as soon as we're done with this, we're probably going to be able to get to the bracket pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I'm planning when this is over, right, to start setting things up for, signups for probably not this weekend, but maybe next weekend.
That's fine. Did you hear that, everybody? Sign-ups. Yeah, the most exciting part of life.
No.
Signing up for Kusog7ande matches. With that said, the bracket tends to go a little bit faster because, you know, we're down to 32 people at that point. 32 people who will be battling to see who is the best at the worst.
But the difficulty is it's all named matches. Right? So it's not just like I can pull 4 people in this sort of like point range, right, and stick them in a match. I have to find these 2 specific people and make them play.
Yeah, you're right. So everybody, if you are in the brackets, please help us out. Please sign up. Please don't be the person who, like, we've been trying to get you sign up forever.
That's fine.
And ever.
We got 2 more people to play here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Mecha Link and Venbright. Everybody, get ready for the excitement that we're going to have today for this next match. And also be aware that you are all cute. All right, everybody, spam all your emotes because we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The freaking snake. It kills me every time, Corndan.
Snake is amazing. It's the
so
best.
Good. It's so good. Okay, so here we go. Mecha on the left, Ven on the right. I heard a wow.
Yeah, well, you know, I forgot to deafen them, right? So, you know, if they decide to talk during the match, that's what you get.
Snakes or ammo?
Let's go ahead and I'm gonna do a quick little swap and see if we get some audio from Venbright. That is hilarious, Corndan. We'll go ahead and let it be fine. Oh. This music is so dramatic, let me tell you. Maybe a little too dramatic. Okay, bonus for breaking stuff on Mecha Link's screen, and Mecha Link moving on to the second stage here. Venbright has a pretty decent start here. Ooh, the electrocution, I like that.
Yeah, it's an interesting item. It kind of, the damage on it is pretty okay. You know, it's gonna kill enemies and stuff in one thing. It's gonna break bricks.
Yeah.
You know, I generally picked it up when I had it.
Yeah, and Escorian is pointing something out that neither of them are really breaking too much stuff, although Mecha Link's fight right here, this is... What the crap? Come on! Kill him!
So Mecha Link ran into a problem here that, like, trying to deal with that guy was a...
Yeah, it looks like if you just keep... If you try to just keep going forward and there's a guy on the previous train that you hadn't killed, you gotta take your time. Okay, Mecha Link getting a death right there. Deaths, though, are completely not an issue here. Remember, we are going for high score, and that's often by killing enemies, breaking objects. Sometimes getting through the stage quickly is a good score giver, but not always. The gun, it's so good. Pew, 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 pew. Ooh, Mecha Link is breaking stuff now. I think, you know, seeing how much these boxes are worth. That's definitely the type of experimentation you want to do here.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
so and there's a limit to it, like, so when I played through, right, I kind of wiggled back and forth here, right, and just broke as many of the boxes as I could get as I was basically, like, walking down. And I was not walking fast at all, just like, you know, there's a level of, like, you know, I think I ended up kind of like Venbright, about roughly that amount of time left.
Okay.
So I think that's like, you know, a pretty good feel, I think.
Yeah, not bad at all. I'm just all about the sound effects in this game, Corndan, okay?
Like you should be. I think they're great.
They're so good.
Like it's like the best kind of electro fart, if you ask me.
Oh yeah. Like that sounds like a gong. Okay, Mecha Link. Let's see how the score is here. 12 bonus time. That 9,500 for breaking stuff. Significant amount there. Okay. This level is just so weird. With it being like not complete. It's beautiful. Bling, bling. Yeah, at this point, Venbright does have a higher score. Yeah, what do you think he's doing here that's helping out quite a bit?
A couple of things, and we'll see it a little bit more as we go. Ven is generally, for whatever reason, and it happened to me too, right? Like ditching like the weapons, you know, you're just swinging them a lot, trying to break them and all that. They go away. And
okay.
So you actually get like a lot of points because it takes more hits to kill some of these enemies when you have like just your regular fists, and that deals a lot more damage. Like because it does so little damage, you actually get more points for it.
Gotcha. Oh my gosh. This music is just perfect. It's so farty and it's so Atari.
Yeah. So Kat, I would like you to know that this guy's name, right? No, probably canonically, I can't say that for certain, is Drew Grabby Hand.
I'm not.
But since there's no other like lore in this game, we just have to assume it's true.
It's true, maybe. Hard to say for sure, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it's canon.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Oh,
okay, so
what happened
now we've run into things. Mecha asked, "What was the button to restart?"
Okay.
Right? Mecha has noticed that you get a lot of points for breaking stuff, right?
Okay.
And so Mecha figured, because we were telling him, what I was telling everybody, if you just credit jump and do everything, you're gonna beat the game, right?
Okay.
So Mecha decided, you could probably cruise through it in 10 minutes and start it over.
Oh, that is pretty risky, though.
It's incredibly risky.
I mean, and honestly, if you want to make a big move, like, honestly, yep. I think, make a big move, go big or go home.
I super respect this, because if you were in, an hour match, right, that would be the right move to make. Legitimately be the right move to make. At 15 minutes, it's real difficult.
Yeah, this is going to be... I don't know if there's time to make up for this.
But, when it comes to strategy, though, Mecha is killing it, right? Figuring out how fast to kind of move and break everything. It's real good.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody in chat pointing out this is the sort of thing that could pay off big time or fail completely. And yeah, I 100% agree with that. That either you're going to do well if you can manage to get through the rest of the game in time, or it's not going to pay off.
Yes.
But at the same time, if you notice that you have been missing a whole bunch of points earlier on, and know that somebody else is going to figure that out, it's interesting.
So Yeah, you could, and Chad's talking about, you can burn all of your ammo. It just means you don't get like that rapid fire shot.
I love the rapid fire shot. It's so jank. Beautiful, beautiful. But yeah, look at Ben Bright's score right now. 524,000, 527,000 at this point.
Yep.
Also basically destroying everything, which compared to earlier levels, the meat train has tons of meat.
The box car, the meat car, the like Washington, right, and the final boss, that's where all your points come from. Right, or a big portion of your point. And then like fighting Drew Grabby Hands and fighting Boss Babe.
Yeah.
Anything that you can get a lot of hits on, right, is gonna get you points.
Oh yeah, for sure. Ah! Ah, stupid ninja. Always the ninjas, I tell ya. Yeah, the fact that, like, there are tons of destructible objects here in the train, and that you can just rapid fire and kill all of them really quickly, that's what makes a big difference, specifically in the meat train. Yeah, I'm really curious how many bonus points there are going to be. Like, you get points for destroying things, and then you get bonus points for destroying things. It's double points.
Yeah, and as long as you're getting more bonus points from destroying stuff than you are losing time, like, you're going to come out ahead.
Yeah.
Like even when you've essentially run out of ammo.
Occasionally I hear Van Bright speak here, and I love it.
So here's the other thing that can kind of denote, right, that a lot of players had 600,000 to 700,000 points when they made it to the Washington level.
Yeah, you're right. Van Bright's not there.
Right, so Vin's probably going to come in, you know, I think a little ahead, right?
Yeah, just looking, 764,000 is how much Bright Shadow had, and Ven's almost going to pass that, like, already.
So Vin is the first time I noticed something interesting. Right, we're at like the meatpacking in district or something, and a bunch of loading docks. If you knock guys off, like off the loading dock, they fall like 2 feet and die.
Ha! I love it. So good. Wait, can you make the forklift explode?
I was not able to. Right, and as you can see, that Vin just got vaporized by the secret dude in the floor of the level. Probably not.
I love it. Like, he just throws a Molotov, not at you, behind you, and just the heat on your back is enough to destroy you.
Yeah, I mean, your meat gets cooked, and nobody wants cooked meat.
It's true, unless it's like from the meat locker.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, I would like to eat cooked meat, but I don't want to eat meat.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out, by the way, look at Mecha Link, already up to 330, 40,000 points.
Yeah,
like,
so,
Mecha Link's second time around had the right idea, but we are very close on time.
Yeah, it's, I mean, we're at 12 minutes some now.
Yeah. Oh, this is kind of a heartbreaker. I don't know if it's going to be doable. Dang it.
Oh, we'll find out.
This man fighting with his own novelty snake.
The man fighting with his own novelty snake, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, that is what's going on, and we don't understand why. I mean, but you can just see how many points Vin comes in with.
Yeah. Now, chat,
Right,
mind you, it does not matter if somebody beats the game, because their high score is what is going to matter here. With that said, you do get a decent score bonus if you beat the game.
Yeah, well, it's not a score bonus for beating the game. You get a lot of score. Every punch, every attack you land on the mech is 5,000 points.
Are there weaker attacks?
There are.
In that case,
So-
yeah, just plowing through stuff early, getting to the mech and doing your weak attack as much as possible. Yeah, look at the score
The
just
mech
going
takes, like,
up.
Oh, the mech takes so many hits too, right? So you have this opportunity, like, it's like 5,000 points every time you hit him. And he's gonna take like 40 hits. It's some ridiculous amount of points.
Yeah, we are very close to the end here, but look, are we gonna have Are we gonna have the million here?
Find out. Now it's gonna be really close.
Yeah, honestly, the boss is almost dead. Okay. Oh, there we go. Over 1 million. This is definitely the highest score that we've seen so far. Is that it?
That's Vin, right? Vin's done. You know, we've got Mecha Link to look at here too. So,
Yeah.
I mean, clearly,
Is that
Mecha Link's not gonna make it.
No, there's no way. Like, Mecha Link had the right idea in the second attempt, but it's just not enough time. Oh.
I want to point out something here, right? We're at the boxcar stage, and Mecha Link is almost at 600,000 points, like right now, right? That's before Boss Babe, that's before Washington, that's before everything. Mecha Link not reset and just taking that strategy all the way through, Mecha Link would have been over 1 million points, I think.
I think you're right. Yeah,
And it's a shame because I think Mecha Link, really out of all of the players, Mecha Link understood the game the most.
I think so. Yeah. But I think that resetting a little bit earlier would have been the key, and that would have done it. It's just a little bit too late. But what can you say? You have 15 minutes. You'd never really know if it's going to be the payoff. And I'd rather have somebody take a risk, though.
Yeah, it's the struggle of like the 15 minutes here, right? As I said, if it was a 20-minute match, it'd be different.
Yeah,
right?
for sure. Oh,
and so Mecha, I feel for you. I know you're in chat. I feel for you. I think you had the best strategy out of everybody.
Yeah. And honestly, I think that is completely understandable, what you did. And honestly, I would have been tempted to do the same thing as well. But I'm also somebody, I lose a lot of matches because I second guess myself a lot as well. But like, if you're going to win, you need to make a big move. And that was a big move, and it's just like in any sort of show, any sort of reality show, the people who make the big moves either end up going all the way or end up getting eliminated really quickly. And that's just like Mecha Link. Seriously, great job there.
3-minute tuner, right?
Best strat doesn't matter if you can't get rewarded for it, Mecha Link. I disagree, okay? And here's why. There's next year.
Yep. And Mecha, you are a winner in my heart.
Yes. But yeah, simply put, okay, in a lot of shows for Kusog7ande that we've had before, people who didn't make it to the end before ended up coming back and winning. It's not always the same winner every year. We have different people. So that's my rule. And look, okay, the first time Jonathan Cochran played on Survivor, he kind of sucked because he backstabbed everybody and everybody was super mad at him. But then the second time, he dominated, okay? He literally wrote, was it a dissertation about Survivor or something like that? Either a thesis or a dissertation, or at least a really big paper. And yeah, it took him 2 times. So sometimes it takes people many, many times, and that's fine, you know, because you will keep growing and getting better. With that said, fantastic job. to Venbri, currently in the lead. Fluffy Sugar, you got pushed down just a tiny bit into being eliminated, but that's what the tiebreakers are all about. We have 4 more people to play and 4 more people who are going to be eliminated. I don't think anybody should be comfortable at this point. Although all Venbright needs to do is beat at least one of the 4 next people to move on.
I mean, I feel pretty comfortable. I'm moving on to brackets.
Oh, wow. Good job, Corndad. Mr. I'm a zombie, and I play better because I have no pressure on me.
I just wanted to play the game. It's a fun game. It's terrible. Where's that snake at? Nobody knows.
Oh, come on. Actually, yeah. I
seriously thought, honestly, like most of the competitors here, I figured everybody was beating me, right, so far. As I played through this, because, like, look, if I'm doing this, they're better players than I am. They're totally doing this.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I am working on getting this next match set up, so feel free to keep talking, okay? Because guess what? I'm gonna have to do just a teeny tiny bit more setup for reasons.
Yeah,
you know why.
I do know why. I want you to get right now.
And I'm
funny
completely
if you did that, but please don't.
I won't. Okay, do you know how many times I accidentally do that, Corndan?
Yeah.
Too many times. Okay, let me see where it is. Okay, bloody blah, bloody blah. Da-da-da-da-da. We're gonna get this fixed. We're gonna fix this, okay? You know what? To make life easier, I'm not gonna change that. Okay? It's fine, everybody. I love you all, and you are all absolutely beautiful. If you do like the show here, consider supporting either by subscribing, or you can drop some bits or a tip or something. We do give out over $2,000 worth of prizes for Kusog7ande because I want to. I feel like we need more speedrunning stuff that, like, rewards people, and mystery race stuff that rewards people. Like, we're actually able to do that, and it makes me happy. Okay, just to double check to make sure that I actually have everything correct. Okay, that's the correct player. What is this music? Potato Tan, Turbo Girl Deluxe. I actually recommend playing that. I played it in Mystery Tournament, and it was one of my favorite games. It was so good. But let's say goodbye to that music because we still have more Danger Express. Thank you, Crease, as well, for subscribing, as well as everybody that I've missed because we're doing... welcome to the stream. There's a lot of stuff to do. Luckily, as soon as brackets start, there's less, like, jumping through all of the hoops to get everything ready. And there's more other people talking who aren't me between games, so I don't have to stress out too much about it.
I mean, it's mostly bro talking between games.
Okay. Corndad, I can at least ask a question and just let other people, like, respond to it, and then hopefully I pay attention to them, and it doesn't always happen, though. Okay, everybody, get ready for a countdown, and spam your emotes. You know what's coming up in this game. We've got Construction Babe. We've got Circus Babe. We've got lots of babes, okay? Everybody can
Grabby Hands.
Well, Grabby Ham Babe, yeah. He's pretty awesome. I like him. Everybody can be a babe. Spam, because we are starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Why the snake?
Okay, let me go ahead and switch over to Alpha 5's music, maybe. I love it.
Okay.
Why the snake? Why indeed? I like
don't know
snakes.
why the snake.
I know why. Because the snake's awesome.
I mean, snacks are snacks.
Snacks are snacks. Gonna break your neck. Whoa. No neck breaking here. That's not how we do things here at Kusog7ande. Or is it? I don't know. Hard to say. But with that said, Alpha 5 and Dragus Cloud through the first level on to the second one. I love this game. I think that it is perfectly ridiculous and absolutely what I want in life, you know? Oh my gosh. I can do this. I can do it. Everybody give me your power. Please. I really need it, apparently. Wow. Yeah, we do have more players coming up in just a little bit. You know what? Dragus Cloud has the power of streamer mode to carry him through this. Alpha 5 has the power of electricity, which is pretty good. Corndad, thank you for just letting me, like, rib you a little bit. It's fun.
Of course, like, whatever. So, one thing I appreciated in all of this is how many people got hit by, like, the overhanging structures on this level.
I would, all the time.
Everybody did, I think.
Fun is breaking stuff. 0. Uh-oh, Dragus. You don't want 0 for breaking stuff. That's the biggest thing that we've learned, you know? If you're not breaking stuff, you need to.
Basically.
Yeah. Alpha 5 and Dragus Cloud, though, look, scores are basically going back and forth between these two. Remember, though, Ven is the one person to hit 1 million so far, and we still have to think... Escorian, that is not my streamer mode message. I'm literally capturing an MP4. It is not my fault that that's showing up there. We'll go ahead and blame Discord, okay?
I mean, you can blame me. Right, whatever.
Discord. Oh my gosh, Flannel Cat!
Yeah.
I can barely hear you. Let me turn you up. Okay, go ahead and say, whose fault is it?
Oh, it's totally mine.
Wait, mine? I'm turning you back down, Flannel Cat. Okay, bag.
You cannot silence the truth.
No, I can silence the truth whenever I want. I have a mute button for that reason. And that...
All right, chat. Rosenta's gone mad with power.
Ubi, thank you for all the gift subs to show that I'm right.
That's not why those gift subs were there.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's not how that works.
That's to help with the Kusog7ande prizes, because we give out over $2,000 worth of prizes to people who make it to the brackets. And yeah!
To prove I was right. Look at the nerve of this Brosentia man.
The knife! I tell you, the knife!
Brosentia Man sounds like a superhero on the same level as Florida Man.
I think I'd trust Brosentia Man more. Anyways, hi Flannel Time. How you doing? Everybody's got time in their names. Why? Well, I know why.
I forgot I did that, but I'm very into the joke.
Yeah, I should fix that at this point in time, but whatever. You know, it was when we had don't make us bored, right? Where we had to do whatever time and time again.
Yeah.
It was falling into spikes time and time again.
Oh yeah, it was falling into spikes time and time again.
So simply put, too many people have the word time in their names. Okay, I'm looking at all of you time people.
They were all in Don't Make Us Bored, so I'm like, I'm gonna change my name to Final Time.
You can't tell me you're not looking forward to the day we have a Kusog7ande match that's, you know, Time Stalker, Time Wanderer, Time Walker, and Time Box.
Oh my gosh, I would pay for that. Probably specifically pay in I messed the capture up all over the place because, oh
yes.
This music whips.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it?
What do you feel? How do you feel about Drew grabbing him?
I think he's got terrible wrestling technique.
Okay.
I would agree with you.
I mean, yeah, that's one theory.
One theory, it's on display. He's been beaten, what, like 20 times now?
It'll be 16 by the time this is over.
Look at our character. He doesn't even lift.
I mean, he lifts up weapons sometimes.
That's not count.
Yeah. Oh no! Falling between the trains. Honestly, I wouldn't have been able to tell that.
Amazing.
Yeah. Have you played this, Cat?
I have not, and I kind of just want to like speedrun the co-op version of it because this looks like prime BBG material.
100%.
Yeah.
Probably works in arcade.
Oh my gosh, you are speaking my language
Maybe?
now.
I would speed run this with Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, do it.
Everybody, we didn't have Don't Make Us Bored this week because we were prepping for this show, and hopefully it is paying off. Yeah.
So Alpha and Dragus both figured out you can pick things up, and which means you can pick people up and throw them off the level.
I mean, I would.
Is that worth less points than punching them, though?
It's worth the same amount of points as punching them.
What? Okay.
And it's faster.
How is this game so cool?
Yeah, honestly, like, this is like someone looked at the G.I. Joe arcade game and said, you know what, we could do better than that.
Yeah.
Like, this is, right here, this is where a lot of points come in. These break everything.
I want to play those.
Well, yeah, I actually would as well. Here, just make me play this for Don't Make Us Bored or something. That sounds great.
Random ninjas in the meat locker. Not where ninjas go.
It's not.
That is where ninjas go.
It's very planned ninjas in the meat locker. Hello.
They're actually doing a pretty good job, actually, so...
Look, the ninjas are here to help protect the meat, right? This is all Wagyu beef. You don't even know, like, how expensive all this stuff is. And look, we're just, like, exploding it all over the place. The only way you can protect that, ninjas, right? And it holds true because the train's gonna stop here and we're gonna get to the loading docks, and all the ninjas are gonna be unloading, like, the precious beef.
They're unloading the precious beef. I did get Wagyu Yakitori in Japan, and that was pretty good.
I've never had Wagyu.
I like it, but it's just more, it's more beefy beef, and I don't think that's a bad thing.
Beefy beef.
I mean, like, you know, beef with beef flavor.
Beef with beef flavor? No! Why? Why? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. It's bad. You should be able to see it now. And if you don't...
I'm watching and listening in your little stream share, but watching the stream, so the audio effects do not match up with the sound effects, and I just now noticed that after a good, like, straight 5 minutes.
I accidentally wiggled a window because I'm trying to, like, change all of these freaking documents at the same time. And let me just say, you wiggle one window, you have to pay for that, okay? It's like, no. Unforgivable sin by Windows. Or per Windows.
So it turns out, right, like ninjas, pretty resistant to bullets. We saw that in the ice tank. You know what they're not resistant to?
What?
Fire nunchucks.
Well,
in fact, that's a weakness of the ninjas.
That's understandable. People are saying just wiggle it again. Doesn't work for me. I wiggle here and there. She's wiggling by spinning around and then twerking at you like...
She's just there to do a job. She's got her work outfit on, and you're just trying to hit her with a stick.
It's really rude.
Honestly, yes.
Pretty rude.
Okay, so what's the lore of the man with the snake?
So what's the lore of the snake? We don't know.
The guy has a snake.
So I'll bring this back up, right? Because we talked about it at the beginning. I literally have no idea what's going on with the snake. So when everybody ended and it was time, or they decided it was done because they weren't going to improve their score any, that I asked everybody what's with the snake, right? And most people's comments, they don't know. You know, a couple people's comments said the snake hates Ernst Blofeld. Blowhard and
Agreed.
So as soon as he went and got in the mech, the snake just left because they don't want to be there. Alpha 5 said that the snake is in fact like a 10-foot ball python Ouroboros, and that's powering the mech at the end of the game.
Oh,
by the way, watch the scores here because all of these two players are getting pretty close to the end. Dragus Cloud currently going up against Boss Babe, literally her name, I think.
I have one more lore question.
Sure.
Sort of. Are people skipping cutscenes, or are they just that brief and awkward?
So the cutscenes will go on until you hit the button, right? But they're like 3-second animated gifs, basically.
Okay.
They're actually kind of short, right?
We're getting the full experience.
Yeah. The first one is him petting the snake, then him stabbing the snake, then him getting strangled by the snake.
Yeah. Like, I identify with the snake. Alpha 5, by the way, just kind of taking it slow on this boss right now.
This guy built a mech you have to stand up in. Didn't give himself room to sit down or anything.
I mean...
Is Alpha 5 trying to die?
At this point in time, it doesn't really matter. You just kind of want to get him in the corner and, push him in the nuts until he blows up.
He's just giving him vigorous palm strikes there.
Yeah, honestly, we talked about it. You get points per hit, not per power of the hit. So doing your weakest attacks actually gets you a lot of points. Holy crap, look at Alpha 5. This is huge.
So that little bit with Alpha 5 doing crouch kicks, right? Those are really awful, which means you can get a lot of points.
Alpha 5 just passed Tetsuya by 3,000 points. Alpha 5 moving into second place in the current tiebreaker.
Dang.
Holy crap.
That's some large amount of points.
Yeah.
It is.
Unless Dragus Cloud... No, Dragus Cloud ending right there with 858,700 points. That is not enough to stay in the tiebreaker. It looks... Oh my gosh. That got really spicy. That was a lot of fun. Seriously, great job, Alpha 5. Getting that huge boost. It wasn't enough to pass Venbright, which means that Ven is definitely
guaranteed.
Guaranteed. In fact, crap. Okay. Hit enter one more time, then hit save. There we go. Here we go. This is what things look like. Venbright and Alpha 5 are guaranteed at this point to make it into the bracket. Tetsuya and Arrow Fodder are the biggest two in question because we've got two more players here who are going to be trying to get a high score. The video's already made. Everybody else, unfortunately, they are eliminated from the tournament, but that's how the tournament goes. It's a tournament. That's what we do. We eliminate people. Pew, pew, pew. Yeah, Flannel Cat, I saw you got a pinball table.
I got another pinball table, yeah.
How is it?
It's fantastic. I think I need to raise the pitch a little bit. It's not I think it's a little floaty, and it could take a maybe half degree of pitch or something. But
okay.
I want to get some tools to actually measure what the pitch is, because it's supposed to be at 6.5 degrees.
You can probably measure it with your phone.
I thought so. And it says it's 7, but it doesn't feel fast.
What does that mean?
The inclination.
Okay, I'm inclined to say should be...
The table has an inclination, and it should be a thing.
Yeah, the higher you put the back legs, the faster the table plays.
Ah, okay, the more you know.
My son wants me to get a table.
I love that table, too.
The Hot Wheels table?
Yeah, I played it at a
good
convention.
table.
Oh. Someone got mad at me because I was playing it too long.
I just got nowhere to put it.
Yeah, you mentioned that. I'm like, I could theorize a spot, but I
could theorize a bunch of spots, but
it would be very big, and unless you build a indoor enclosure on your deck or something.
Someone got mad? Why would they get mad?
Yeah, because I played like
Because
a
they
40,
wanted to
30-minute
play.
game. Because I just was blowing up the table. I hit about 2 billion points on it, so...
They got mad
I just
because you
kinda
were
kept
too
playing.
freaking good. I see how it is.
Yeah, they were waiting behind me. They wanted to play it.
Well,
They're
too
just like,
bad.
hey, come on. And I'm just like, look, go away. I'm playing pinball.
Yeah, like if you're a pinball wizard, then too bad. Too bad. Everybody else just gets to deal with it.
This is not my fault.
Sorry, I'm too good at this. Yeah.
I kind of just shrugged at him and pointed at the screen. It's not like I'm just credit feeding or something and just
You
taking
paid,
up lots
right?
of plays.
Like,
I mean, it was a convention, so I paid to get into the convention.
yeah, see, you paid. You paid to be there. Oh my gosh. I'm so happy. Kat, this has been a fantastic show today. I've just enjoyed everybody who's stopped on by. I'm really excited for the brackets to start. Probably not this weekend, but the next one, because that is going to be spicy goodness.
Oh, I mean,
I'm glad
there's
I could
only
be a
one
small
left.
part of it.
What's that?
I'm glad I could be a small part of it.
Good. Well, maybe if you decide to actually give a game out, you can be a big part.
Yeah, I deserve that 100%. I'm not gonna.
I'm just sassy right now, okay? Don't you,
No,
you
you're
deserve
right,
none
though.
of it. No, I'm just a sassy boy. That's all.
You're right though. You're
I'm
right.
I'm
It's cool.
sassy. I'm sassy.
I got games. I got games to give out.
Ah, okay, cool. Give them out like
Help
candy.
people like jumping.
Oh no. Okay, never mind. You can stay a small part. It's fine. I don't
Too
want
late.
to jump. I don't want to jump. No jumping. Oh my
Percentage
gosh.
does not want to jump.
Everybody, we've got the two final players today. Clades going up against Spring God. This is going to be a spicy match. And yeah, I want everybody to know I went and found all of these freaking pictures of all the different players today because I was like, I need to put pictures in here. So we got a frog. This is actually Clade's Twitch picture. It's a good one.
I mean, look, that's a good frog.
Yeah.
Fantastic frog.
We got Spring God. Seriously, though, thank you everybody who played for the tiebreakers. Thank you to all of the GMs who have helped through all of the group stages. Thank you to the moderators who have helped, as well as the referees who have kept watch on the matches. I honestly could not do it without you. Everybody here has been fantastic. And Flannel Cat, I'm so glad you're here. I'm excited to see a couple of your games coming up, and I'm also glad that you have found passion in pinball.
It's really taken my life by storm. Did I tell you I got into women's state finals
What?
for North Carolina?
Are you serious? Oh, that's
Yes.
cool.
So I competed in women's state finals. I was knocked out by the person who won both the open and the women's state finals. So
Oh, yeah.
I got beaten by the best. And then I went to, she runs her own tournament that's also still IFPA ranked, called the CPCS, the Carolina Pinball Championship Series.
Ooh.
And I beat her in the last qualifying round of that. So I feel good about that. I was in second seed all day. And then during the Papa Style playoffs, I dropped down to sixth, which I'm not okay with, but still.
Whatever.
Fine.
Out of 40 of the best players in North Carolina, because people traveled from South Carolina, they traveled from Virginia, they traveled from the far west side of the state.
They're not from North Carolina. They're cheating.
Well, you can compete in other states. You just get points specific to that state.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Well,
So I played pinball with the person who used to run GDQ's Pinball Done Quick.
Really? Oh, that's super
Please be a part of it. It was Drew Sidonia or something like that. Very nice dude.
That's so cool.
Next, I wore my GDQ runner shirt. I can let you start this round if you want. I'm just going to go on and tell a story if you don't.
I think we are ready. So everybody, this is the final matchup. Will Clades, Spring God, or both of them make it into the brackets? Let's go ahead and find out. Spam all of your snakes, maybe even frogs, trains, whatever else. Babes, if you have babes of any Any type. All babes. Gongs. Fine, whatever. Okay, we're starting in 5, 4. Grabby hands. Yeah, that's good. 3. Pigs. Sure, whatever. 2, 1. Go! Oh, here we go. Clays and Spruka.
Whoop. Music is great. Some of these levels do have big Marble Madness Genesis energy.
Oh, for sure. Wait, how?
It's just
a
sound
hole
is very cacophonous. It's like no, the music, not the levels themselves.
Oh, okay.
It emphasizes sounds over rhythm.
Yeah, you're kind of right about that. Choo-choo! I just love this cutscene right here. They stare at each other, sort of, over the shoulder. Bonus for breaking stuff. What a great way to say that, though. Bonus for breaking stuff.
I mean,
it's very important.
Player 2 looked like... Player 2's character kind of has this vague, like, Vince Vaughn-ish in a younger year look.
Yeah, honestly, I really wish I knew the name of the characters, because I have no idea the names of the characters. Maybe they're both the same name.
Ammo and Ammo.
Ammo and Ammo. Those are quality names.
I
also really like the brightly colored camo pants that you wear. Like,
oh yeah.
Maybe in some very specific areas, those would work well.
Chuck Norris, wears American flag pants. What's stopping you from wearing red camo pants?
Taste.
Yeah.
The
more you can...
I know, like, I'm wearing pajama pants right now, but I'm not going to wear those.
If you wear, like, a random American flag on one piece of clothing, you run the risk of, like, kind of looking like Billy Mitchell, and that's definitely not a look you want.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't want that.
I mean, why wouldn't you want to look like Billy Mitchell?
Have you seen him?
The washed up hot sauce salesman?
Oh my gosh, I mean, he looks like... He looks like he should have been born an eagle in real life, but somehow missed the memo when he was being put into a body.
Look, you wish you could cheat as well as Billy Mitchell did in real life.
Oh, I can cheat better than Billy Mitchell. Come on.
Please, I'm the Todd Rogers of cheating.
The Todd Rogers of cheating, baby. Well, everybody, this is the... Yeah, we are now going to be... I don't have a lawyer. Wait, no I do. Jeff, help.
Jeff will defend us if we get a lawsuit from Todd Rogers.
Spoilers, I don't think... Okay, it looks like we do have Clades talking during the game, so we're just gonna roll with it. Clades, don't swear too much.
A little bit. Look, there's no swearing. Most everybody talked about snakes.
I love it. That's so good.
Like, this thing just didn't put music. It's just kind of noise, and it's like the credit feed noise from Mortal Kombat.
Wow. Yeah, well, this is a prototype, Flannel Cat. And because of that, I don't expect Atari to have it finished, so I assume they just, like, had some of the stage music and we're going to work on this, but it got canceled before that. I'm very adamant that it doesn't matter if your game got canceled, it's fine. Go ahead and leave it, like, unfinished.
Oh, absolutely. But, the other stages have music. They could have just put, like, a little ditty in there.
Honestly, I feel like I probably would try to put something in, even if it was just there to fill in the gaps for a little while. But then again, I think that's what half the sound effects are in this game. I mean,
you think this looks like it plays better than Pit Fighter?
Honestly, there are
maybe
a
little bit.
I think I would rather play this than some finished games out there. Like, Man Who Throws Slot Machine at You. Yeah.
The entire. You know how heavy those are?
Drew,
Well, this is a casino, yeah.
he's strong. Well, and he's a strong man, right? His name is Drew the Strongman Grabby Hands. Like, everything is self-explanatory here.
Very good. Clearly got a back problem, but I'm okay with that.
He probably spelled his name D-R-U. Ugh.
No, it's definitely like the normal way you think with Drew, right? It's definitely short. Look, his father was Andrew, the Strongman Grabby Hands.
Andrew, the Strongman Grabby Hands. Gotcha. Okay.
His father's Andrew Graspy Hands.
No, Grabby Hands is his last name. His father is clearly named Andrew Grabby Hands.
Good. I'm into it.
Oh, I like the
short
snake.
This is snappy and
This
sweet.
game goes super fast.
If the game lasted like 30 minutes, right, it probably would grate on you. But at 15 minutes, it is a wonderful experience.
I gotta say, look at Clade's score. 440,000 points going onto the train here. That's really good. Yeah.
Do you have a feel for if players hoped the game would go longer, or if that was like the right amount of game for them?
I feel like for time, for tiebreakers, it was definitely the right amount of game. It didn't overstay its welcome. You didn't really get a lot of a chance to figure it out. So whatever your first instincts were on the game had to be what it was.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yeah. By the way, Sprint God. Sorry, you were reading the same comment as Scorian saying Sprint God got 200k on a single boss.
Well, which is what happens when you're punching them instead of hitting them with the nunchucks.
Yeah, use your weak attacks on the boss. There's no way to know unless you are specifically paying attention to your score every time you hit something. Which honestly is the job that people are tasked to do, and no matter how simple that sounds, it's not. There's so much going on in this game.
I'm just a big fan of the train. The train cut. We need that in OBS.
I bet I could make that.
I would use that constantly.
Do you want the music with it?
Oh my gosh.
Every time it happens, you just have to go. Bong.
I do know how to make stinger transitions between scenes in OBS, so if anybody really wants that, I think I could do it.
It's promising very exciting things for Osenka.
Yeah.
I know.
Kat, I started making a game.
I know.
That's been you've been doing pinball. I've been doing game dev.
The bird, right?
Yeah.
What kind of bird was it?
Yeah.
I love
well,
that.
it's magpie,
what
but
kind
it's
of
a
bird was
bluebird.
it?
Oh, shut up.
Magpie.
Okay, the game's called Magpie, but I just used a stock emoji of a bluebird. Okay.
I like what you got there, and I have no idea how one summons the ability to make a puzzle, but I am envious of you.
Oh my gosh, I made Justin so angry with one of my puzzles.
So when all of this is done, are you going to give it to Alpha 5 to use for a mystery tournament?
Once I get a prototype finished, yes, I will be making it available for free / pay what you want, because sometimes people want an excuse. They're like, no, I'm not giving you something for nothing. Come on. Now, a little bird that hops around, I can give you $1 for that. Yeah.
Look, if people just want to give me something for nothing, right, I'll take it. It'll just go into the I do stupid things with mini corn fund.
Mini corn deserves good things.
Mini corn is perfect in the end, and definitely deserves good things. Also, the end.
He was at my wedding.
He was at your wedding.
I wasn't even there.
You were invited.
I'm very far away.
I know. But I was saying,
was there, and he even had a good time at your wedding, and he was very patient, which is pretty amazing for a 7-year-old.
That's
Very
adorable. Well, I'm just looking at Clade's. Clade's score is going high up there. It looks like Clades and Sprint God have passed Mecha, and very likely going to pass Bright Shadow in just a little bit as well. Yeah, again, Mecha Link was the Hamlet of the match. Just like did everything that he could, but holy cow,
they had a phenomenal plan, just not enough time to execute it in.
Yeah,
I think that's how it went, right?
Yeah. Also, is really talking to a lot of ghosts. I don't understand that.
Look,
no, it's okay. Boss Bait is here.
You gotta just communicate and keep up the rapport.
I love the way that she walks too. She just looks like, not that she's actually angry, just that she has to pretend that she's angry so that you'll start working again.
She wants to talk to the manager, and then after that, she wants to sell you on some MLMs.
Oh my gosh.
She's a boss babe, which means she's gonna sell you on Herbalife.
If it was MLMs, that would be Utah, not Washington. Come on.
Finally, Herbalife.
Well, she may be from Utah, right?
Oh, it's
but the
true.
train is going to Washington.
Yeah. Maybe she's on like one of the programs they get for college students where they're like, you'll make a whole bunch of money over the summer, and then they actually lose like $2,000. Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying she sells LuLaRoe or whatever that is?
Yeah, or books or whatever. And it's not her fault, okay? But at the same time, it's her problem to deal with.
So,
what
year
the
is
robots
this prototype?
Clades, look at this score, 881. Yeah, what is this from?
Oh.
Gordon.
Okay. I only bring it up because, the devs got out of the way to say, this person gets a medal from both the United States government and, is it the Soviet Union?
Yeah, it's 92.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Clades is just about to pass Arrow Fodder. It looks like Clades is there. 961,400. That is right below Tetsuya. There we go, passing Tetsuya. And Alpha 5 as well. Holy crap, over 1 million points.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Sprint God though, look at this as well. That is good enough for... Yeah, more than Clade. Sprint God officially takes second place, and Clades takes third. That is it. What a fantastic duo here. Holy moly. And the mecha just burns for a little while. I don't really like the crispy sounds.
I like how the guy dances for a while in the fire.
I think he's dying.
Dancing, dying.
A little bit of both. That was impressive. 3 players total got more than 1 million points, and the person who took 4th place almost made it there. Alpha 5, these are your 4 people moving out of the tiebreakers. Corndan. Wait, no, Corndan, you don't count. Venbright, Sprint God, Clades, and Alpha 5. Very strong players, across the board, seriously.
I do move on to the bracket, but my punishment is I have to give out more games.
Sancho won't let us play.
We should do a GM bracket.
I wasn't gonna say it, but I'm always thinking that. Just like an internal GM bracket, have the players that we gave games to decide games for us.
I think I have the.
Let's go.
I think I have the, what do I call it? The not the patience. Duh, of course I have the patience. Like the social ability. Whatever. We can probably do that. Sure.
Yeah,
I wanted to do it as well. But yeah, no, more important than that are the people who are moving on, because you know, when you know that you only have a 1 out of 4 shot of making it through, you know, there's no shame in getting eliminated. Because 3/4 of you are going to be. So seriously, fantastic job. And Venbright is kind of the name that I didn't expect to see in this list, but that's just because I don't know Venbright as much as some of the other players here.
I want to point out, I already have the bracket set up. You can go today and create your predictions and all of that, right? You're not going to get anything for it other than whatever, but you can do that.
Yeah, everybody. I always bet on the brackets, and whoever I vote for ends up getting eliminated super fast. So if you want to see my cursed bracket, I'll go ahead and put mine in as well. Please do. It's always a lot of fun to see how people do, if anybody guesses right or guesses extremely wrong. It's a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Corndan, for putting that together. And with that said, this weekend we are not going to be having Kusog7ande, but we will likely the following weekend. I will still stream this weekend, though, so please be around. Again, oh, wait, Kat, have you heard what the bracket themes are going to be?
I have not looked at them yet.
Aha! In that case, I can go ahead and read you some. Because I want to, because I need to let you, as well as various players, everybody watching, I need to let people know what is happening.
Would love to be enlightened.
Well, the rounds for the winners bracket, of course, we're starting with the Iron GM, where there are 3 possible GMs, and each player gets to vote for one of them in secret. If they vote for the same GM, they get that person, but if they vote for different GMs, then they are given the GM who neither of them chose, and thus get severely punished. It's beautiful. That's just how life should be.
Exactly once for one of those rounds.
Oh, really?
I was like, classically, just, we don't want to see what Coleco TurboGrafx nonsense that she's going to give out.
Flannel.
But I'm very excited about that. No, badge of honor. Badge of honor.
I actually feel like I would do better with your games than most other games that people give out. So, like, I appreciate your games. With that said, the second round in the winners bracket is Eurovision. Because we have way too many American and Japanese games, and so these games are all going to be from Europe. The third round, of course, the Kusog Gauntlet. Who doesn't love a good gauntlet? Essentially 10 games, 10 challenges given out, and the players have to try to complete as many as possible. Whoever completes the most takes the victory. After that, the endurance round, 2 hours of fun for the players, followed by mutually assured destruction, where the GMs bring out the worst of the worst, and then our grand finals. Of course, the loser bracket is a little bit different, because when a player gets eliminated, they have to play essentially the same theme that they had in the winners bracket. They get to go and experience that again. That means if you get eliminated during the endurance round, sucks to be you.
Do another one.
You get another one. But yeah, we have the Iron GM Eurovision. We have Debatably Bad, which is specifically games that you could argue are good. They tend to be a little bit on the line between good and bad. Simply put, we have a lot of arguments about whether or not something is good. Tempestroll, I'm looking at you, baby. And so maybe this is going to be the round for you to give games out.
I really look forward to the Eurovision round, aka the Donkey Kong Danger Zone.
Oh no. Watch out. Reverse Woman of Human Ball, Tempestroll. That is not a good game. I am saying it's objectively bad, but if you want to put it in debatably bad, I'm not the GM. If you're the one choosing the game, okay, you would be. After that, we have the Kusog7ande, and then the Phantom of the Crapera. Pretty scary. The main thing is that the games are scary. And everybody loves a good scary game. Yeah, maybe maybe not super scary, but maybe there's like a ghost or something.
Horror theme. I'm ready.
Yeah,
I got a couple that we could give out for that.
Perfect. After that, the endurance round, mutually assured destruction. And then I believe for the losers bracket final is reoccurring nightmares featuring Jeff XVX. Flannel Cat, you know how Jeff always has a new game?
Absolutely.
You know how Jeff never gives out any of his old games?
Absolutely.
I'm tired of that. We're making him choose one.
Wow. Just mandatory Jeffing.
Yep, mandatory Jeffing. Whoever wins that goes into the grand final where there are 3 games chosen and they just duke it out for the title of do we have a title? The winner.
The Kusog7ande.
You are the Kusog7ande if you win Kusog7ande. It's kind of a gross title, but there you go. Hey, guess what? The grand prize is $500 cash. A copy of Neil Breen's Cade, The Tortured Crossing, whenever that gets released, because it hasn't been released yet. Up to $60 worth of games on Steam. Second place will get $250 because I want to give second place money. And then other places will also get varying amounts of Steam prizes and Neil Breen's movie whenever it comes out. So all of the subs and all of the donations that you have given, I'm trying to put them into work for the stream. So feel free if you would like to help contribute and keep us going. You are welcome to do that. Bam.
You know, when I got second place, all I got was Sekiro and a job as an admin.
And a job as an admin. Oh, I really...
Congratulations, you get stuck running this now.
Oh, one day when Kusog7ande becomes self-sufficient when it comes to money and stuff, I would love to pay people. But in the future, that's a future thing, you know? With that said, I think that's really all that I have for tonight. The GMs sometimes hang out on Thursday nights, and I know that some of them may be chatting. For now, though, expect me back probably on Saturday and Sunday, possibly for more Aliens, and definitely not for Reverse Women of Human Ball. I'm not playing that anymore. But I will find something to share with everybody. Time Stalker, you haven't gotten your movie from last year? Please message me.
It's probably on Amazon Prime.
It might be. Who do we raid? I know Frost Fatales is happening right now. Or is there anybody else who we should raid?
I mean, my wife is streaming. You're streaming.
I like your wife. You came and talked to me, so we can raid your wife.
Look, this is the thing I'm gonna do. Anytime you propose the option of who to raid, I'm like, well, my wife is super cool.
I'm like, yeah, here's the deal. I love it. Kat, maybe this will give you more of a reason to talk to me. I miss you.
Oh, please, bro. You know you're one of my best friends. Shut up.
Do we have a good raid message? Choo-choo. Seriously, I want to play more games with you, Kat.
Do it. Do it.
Let's do it. You stand no chance.
You stand no chance.
Was that a line from the game?
I have no idea, but it's something someone said.
No, let's do bonus for breaking stuff.
This is Zelda, so...
It is Zelda. It looks like a rando, probably. Bonus for breaking stuff. Go. Share bonus for breaking stuff, because Arbor Elia will break a lot of stuff for you if you say that. I promise.
I think she's playing Pottery Lottery, so there's...
a lot of breaking?
Like a mild Pottery Lottery in there, so...
Yes! Break stuff. Bonus, bonus, bonus. Okay, see ya this weekend for those who show up, and if you don't, then I'll waggle my finger at you. Waggle, waggle, waggle. Nah, it's fine. Kusog7ande, in over a week and a half, we are starting. Maybe under a week and a half. We're starting brackets. Okay, bye everybody. See ya. Ah! Bye, Gordon.
Goodbye.
Bye. Okay. Ah!